Hello and welcome to EH Gaming. Thank you for tuning in. In this short video I'm going to crack open Warband Series 2 for Warhammer Champions and see what's inside and let you have a quick and close look at the cards. This is the second Warband pack for 2019 and it releases in early June. The first pack was released around about March time and that featured the Curse Breakers and the Briar Queen. And this time around we've got Zarbag's Gitz and the Eyes of the Nine. Those of you that are quite good fans of Warhammer Underworlds will start to recognise that some of the warbands recently released into Underworlds are starting to appear into the Warhammer Champions card game. And that's great because I love the way the universe is starting to come together across the different games. So without further ado, I'm going to grab this box and I'm going to tear it open and go through the cards one by one. Stay tuned. And inside the box we've got some packets of shiny things. We've got a set of exclusive cards for Zarbag and his Gitz, a set of exclusive cards for Vortemis and his Eyes of the Nine, 2 Onslaught Booster Packs, which was, well, they're from the second series of cards that were released into the game, and a booster pack from Savagery, which at the time of making this video is the current series of cards in the game. So without further ado, let's have a nosy at Zarbag. And here we have Zarbag the Shaman himself. He's a unique, there's the U, unique wizard champion. His rotations are triggered by ability cards, deploying a grot unit, doing some damage, and casting a spell, and he costs 9 points. This champion can deploy grot units. Heroic Act. This can only be used if this champion controls a spell. Deal 1 damage to your opponent for each highlighted engaged champion. Pretty good. And a nice foil card as well. Okay, a unique unit. This is Zarbag's Gitz. Again, another nice foil card. Corner 1, highlighted units are dormant, so this is quite a good control card for one turn. You play it, and the unit in front of you is basically going to be frozen out for that turn. Corner 2, do the damage to your opponent, which is 3. And corner 3, discard the top 2 cards, it will be, from your opponent's deck. Very nice, but it is a unique unit, so you can only carry 1 copy of this in your deck. Another nice foil card, Face of the Bad Moon. This is a spell. You may move a highlighted unit to another highlighted disengaged champion and rotate it 1 step forwards without triggering its effect. If you don't, deal 3 damage to your opponent. Again, that's a cracking spell because you can really sort of take something quite imposing. Well, not going to say it's out of action, but you can certainly stop quite a big effect coming through and also move it somewhere where it's not going to do as much damage. I like that, and it's not unique, so you can play up to 3 copies of that card. An ability for the wizard, this is Fungi Tracking. Gain 3 health. After you deploy a spell, if a highlighted champion controls a chaos spell or unit, you may discard this card to rotate the deployed spell 1 step forwards. Okay, and that's going to be quite handy because there's quite a few spell cards where on the 3rd corner you're doing some big damage like 7, 8 or 9. This will help you move that one on a little and, well, basically get closer to destroying your opponent. We've got a normal copy of Face of the Bad Moon, another normal copy of Face of the Bad Moon, so that's good. You've got your play set inside here. And we've got 2 more Fungi Trackings, so yeah, nice. You've got the Wizard Champion, you've got a really good unique unit, and then you've got 3 copies of a very decent spell, Face of the Bad Moon, and 3 copies of a very decent ability for your wizard, which is Fungi Tracking. So they're nice. These cards are exclusive to the Warband packs, so you're not going to be able to get them by opening up Savagery booster packs. So let's have a look at Vortemis, the All-Seeing. So here's your Chaos Champion. Again, it's a unique champion, and it's another really nice foil card. For his rotations, it's an ability, deploying a unit, doing some damage, and casting a spell, and he also costs 9 points to add to your deck. This champion can deploy non-demon units. His Heroic Act, look at the top 6 cards of your deck. You may rearrange them and put them back on top of the deck, or shuffle the deck. This Heroic Act, unfortunately, and probably quite rightly, can only be used once per game. And here's a unique unit, the Eyes of the Nine. So we've got damage to your opponent, which is 1 on the sort of first rotation. When this leaves play, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and deploy up to 1 spell from amongst them onto a highlighted champion, and that can be a warrior, so that's pretty cool. Put the remaining cards back in any order. So we're going to do 1 damage, then we're going to do 3 damage, and then you've got a pretty cool action at the end there. That's really sweet. Again, a unique unit, so you can only carry 1 copy of it in your deck. Another nice foil. Sorcerous Insight, and this one's a spell. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a unit, deal 3 damage to your opponent. If it is a spell, gain 3 health. If it is an ability, draw 2 cards. Nice. Another spell, and another foil card. Magic Touch, an ability. Sorry, I said spell, it's an ability for your wizard. Draw 2 cards. Move 1 card from your hand to the top of your deck. Increase the number of cards drawn and moved by 1 for each highlighted destruction spell or unit. So, and they're off to an angle from where the card's played. So if you play this at the right time during the game, then you could find yourself drawing 4 cards. You'll be discarding 2 back to the top of your deck. That's nice, I like it. We've got another copy of Sorcerous Insight. Normal copy of Magic Touch again, Sorcerer's Insight, and Magic Touch. So basically with the Eyes of the Nine, you've got a really cool champion, you've got a very good unique unit, and then you've got 3 copies of the Sorcerer's Insight spell and 3 copies of the Magic Touch spell. So again, really nice start to a very themic deck. While I'm here, might as well crack open these booster packs as well, because that's probably the main reason anyone plays a trading card game, is to see what's inside. Spectral Lure, Twisted Skull Cannon, Tactical Removal, Scrabbling Horror, Shield of Thorns, Reckless Abandon, the Mirror Pool, Lumin Harridan, Flesh to Stone, and Emerald Life Swarm, and that's a card I haven't actually got so far. It's a spell, gain health, move units from your discard pile to your hand. Is it good? I don't know. And then a Blessing, the Cleansing Brooch, gain 7 health. That could come in very handy from some of the games I play. And a champion, the Foul Butcher. And a nice foil at the end, a Blessing, No Rest for the Wicked. Deploy up to 3 spirit units from your discard pile onto highlighted champions. Normal restrictions apply. I don't think I've got that card either. Number 121 out of 128 for death decks. Okay, that's pretty cool. Quick look at the other Onslaught pack. Crushing Hordes, Winter's Endurance, Arcane Corrasion, Stand Together, Balefire Corpse Cart, Last Ditch Strike. Oh, I like these. Curseglaive Acolyte. I like that unit. Thundering Concussor, Ancient Skeletons, Murmorn Banshees. Again, I think that's another card I don't have at the moment. The Blessing is Everwinter's Watch. 2 damage to your opponent, gain 2 health, draw 2 cards. Quite like that. And Reaper of Sorrows, another Blessing for the Death deck again. Damage to your opponent, corner damage to your opponent, 2, 3, and 3. If the highlighted champion is engaged, the damage is done with Rend. That's actually really sweet. And then the foil is Stand Together, an ability for wizards. And to round everything off, let's see what's in the Savagery booster pack. Soulpike, Fester and Rot, Silent Communion. Oh, this is a good one. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, then draw up to 1 unit and up to 1 spell from among them. Put any cards not drawn in this way onto the bottom of your deck in any order, and that's just for order decks. Foul Regenesis, Cloying Quagmire, not the Quagmire from Family Guy, Loathsome Plaguebearer, Nurgle's Rot. I haven't seen this one. Rotate a highlighted non-demon unit 1 step forwards. If this triggers a damage effect, increase it by 2, then remove that unit. Frenzied Bloodletting, the Zombie Horde, And the rare, oh brilliant, the Slobbering Beast of Nurgle. As this enters play, discard 1 card from your hand. Damage to your opponent, 3 and 3 on the second and third rotations. And nice, highlighted units are dormant, so you can lock a unit up for 3 turns there. And the blessing is Palace of the Plague Lord. Whenever a highlighted unit is exhausted, gain health, 2, 3, 3, and shuffle it back into your pack. Rotate this 1 step forward. And my champion is the Glareface Scaremonger. Brilliant. So he'll work quite nicely with Zarbag, and he only costs 2. And oh, a foil blessing, Gloomspite Haven. When a highlighted, and this is for the goblins as well. When a highlighted champion deploys a spell, do the following and then rotate this 1 step forwards. Corner 1, draw, so we draw 2 cards with corner 1. Corner 2, gain 3 health. Corner 3, do 4 damage to your opponent. That's a really good blessing. Okay, so there you go. So that's a peek inside Warband Pack Series 2 for Warhammer Champions. Releases very early June 2019. The retail price is around about £20–21. But if you shop around online, you'll probably be able to find it for about, £18–19. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you feel obliged, please hit the subscribe button, because I am going to be releasing more videos over the next few weeks and months. Okay, happy hobbying. Cheers.